An uninvited guest on Sanibel Island this summer, blue-green algae returning after first causing a stink back in 2006. But as foreign reporter Liza Fernandez is finding out in the environmental alert, scientists aren't sure why it's returned.
While the algae might not be visible at first glance on the surface, scientists tell me it's covering the sea floor like a carpet, all the way from Lighthouse Point here to Tarpon Bay. And while it might not be hazardous to humans, I'm told, young fish and shrimp, that's a different story. Beach, boats, fishing, and wildlife, just another day in paradise. But there's something lurking below.
It was kind of slimy, and when I touched it, well, I got like a little bit scared, and then I left.
A hair-like blue-green algae known as lyngbya has been overgrowing for about a month now, and scientists aren't sure why.
We don't know, other than we think that it is highly resistant to being eaten by other things.
In other words, it tastes bad, says Dr. Eric Milbrand with the Sanibel-Captiva Conservation Foundation. But what else could be causing it to multiply in the island's back bay?
Right at the mouth of the Caloosahatchee, where all last year we had very high freshwater discharge events, and there may be some legacy nutrients in the system that are helping to fuel the increased growth.
Similar to the last time it showed up in 2006, and although it doesn't seem to be stopping beachgoers like the Gonzalez family.
Yeah, I like to come here and just like look at it and feel the water and then the breeze.
Anglers, however, might notice it more, like Zachary Johnson, who tells me bait fish are a little harder to find.
Not as many as I've seen in years before.
The carpet of algae overtaking the seagrass beds where pinfish and others hang out.
It will cause seagrass to lose their leaves, and a lot of juvenile fish and shrimp and other types of animals use that habitat to take cover from their predators.
Scientists with the Sanibel-Captiva Conservation Foundation tell me they'll be out again at the end of the month to monitor the algae and see whether the carpet bed is actually growing or shrinking. On Sanibel Island, Liza Fernandez, Fox 4 in your corner.